Hey guys! So this is my 13-week update. I'm a little bit later than usual doing these. I just didn't really find time over the last couple of days and it just seemed to be getting later and later, but oh well. So today I am 13 weeks and 4 days. Weight gain. Same as last week really. I don't think I've really gained any more. I think I've gained a little bit since the start of my pregnancy, but it's literally tiny, not enough, not quite a kilogram, but it's getting there. So hopefully in a couple of weeks or so. But yeah, at the moment not much has changed, to be honest. Maternity clothes. I still haven't got the belly band thing that I wanted to get. Well, I haven't got any maternity clothes yet, but I cleaned out my closet the other day and I can't believe how much stuff that I had in there that I needed to get rid of, that I've had for years even, and yeah, most of it I just don't wear anymore, so obviously I'm getting rid of it. So that'll make space for the maternity stuff. So yeah. Stretch marks? No, of course not. But obviously, like I said before, my belly does feel like it's getting like sort of taunter, like tighter. So I've started using my belly rub more. Like I sort of used it in the beginning and then sort of stopped because it was kind of like, well, my belly's not growing yet. Is there much use? Is there much point to it? And then yeah, now that I feel like I'm starting to get more of a belly and my belly's actually getting sort of itchy and stuff now, I've been using the belly rub more at night. So yeah, yeah. Hopefully no stretch marks. Sleep. It's not really changed that much. I was hoping that once I hit the 13th week, obviously, that some people say this is the second trimester, some people say it's next week. I'm sort of looking more towards, at least when I'm 14 weeks, I'm definitely in the second trimester, basically. That's how I see it. But yeah, so I would say that sleep, I'm still tired. I feel like I've got a little bit more energy, but I find that I've got more energy in the morning and like I feel like I can go and do something during the day, but then I'll go and do something for a couple of hours or even an hour or so, and then suddenly I'll be really exhausted. So I'm still tired, but it seems to be getting better. I still seem to have a little burst of energy at least, so that's a good thing. Best moment this week? I don't really know. I haven't really done that much this week, to be honest. It feels like it's just kind of gone by in a blur. A bit boring, to be honest. I mean, Liam's been back at work, well, for a couple of days, and we've been here, there and everywhere, so, no, we went to the cinema yesterday, and we went out yesterday, so that's probably, at the moment, my most active, or should I say, most enjoyable day. And we went out earlier this morning as well, and we did a bit of shopping, so that was good, but yeah, not really much to tell, to be honest. Miss anything? Same as usual, same as last time. Just wanting to feel normal, wanting to not feel sick and feel all these pregnancy symptoms basically. I can't wait till I feel a bit better. And I'm hoping it will be soon. I do, like I said before with the whole tired thing, I think things are starting to ebb, but I've still got things, and I was hoping, because most people that I've seen who've done other updates and stuff, by 13th or 12th or 13th week they're like, oh, I'm starting to feel better, it's starting to go away, and I'm like, oh, it's not fair. But oh well. Doesn't matter. Movement. No, obviously not. I must say I've been getting sort of flutters in my stomach, but I'm not sure if it's a baby or just things moving. Obviously I know as you, between the 13th and 14th, and as you go into the 14th week, it's supposed to, you're supposed to get like round ligament pain, which I feel like I've had since the beginning, to be honest. I've been having round ligament pain, sort of odd twinges here and there since day dot, so it's very annoying. But yeah, still, I feel like I've had a bit more flutters in my belly, so I don't know really whether it's the baby or just other movement, but yeah, that's all the feeling I have of movement in there. Food cravings. The only thing I could think of was there was one night that I suddenly really fancied ham and cheese toasties. But yeah, I had it, and then it's fine. I mean, I fancy it, but it's not like really strong urge, like I must have it. I haven't really had as much cravings, I suppose. I've been fancying yoghurt more, which I tend to go through phases of fancying yogurt. Sometimes I completely go off them. In general, this is just normal, not because of the pregnancy. But yeah, at the moment I'm liking it, and I've been having it for sort of breakfast quite often, which is quite good because obviously it's good for you. So yeah, anything making you queasy or sick, same as last time, bacon, mainly bacon and bad smells. I haven't really, obviously I haven't had bacon, not gonna go near it, but I've obviously been around smells and stuff of it, and just that's the only thing that seems to, I would say, really make me like feel sick, like even the thought of it. But everything else seems pretty much normal, to be honest. Gender. No, obviously I still don't know what the gender is, and I won't for a very long time, probably not until my 20-week scan, which is ages away, so fun. Labour signs? No, obviously not. Symptoms. As I said earlier, I think they're getting a little bit less, but they're still quite bad. Still feeling nauseous in the evenings. I've been getting really itchy boobs again, which it seems to go in like phases. It seems to like not be so bad for a couple of days and then suddenly it's really bad again, and like yesterday my boobs were really bad. I've also been getting a lot more hip pain, which I got hip pain and chest pain, like my actual rib cage. I started getting that at the very beginning and it did freak me out a bit, and I talked to my midwife and she said it's just, everyone's different, like pregnancy affects you differently, your body's probably just moving around and getting prepared. And it's starting to do it again, like I just get random odd pains here and there and my hips start hurting for a little bit, and yeah, so I'm just guessing it's like growing pains basically. But yeah, like I said earlier, I think I'm starting to get like a little bit of an itchy belly. It's not like really like I need to itch, but it feels nice to itch and it, I find myself rubbing it a lot more and stuff like that, so I think it is starting to grow, and where it's starting to sort of reach its limit of where it normally would get to, like its biggest, it's obviously stretching more, so that's why I'm using my belly butter cream more, so that hopefully I can not get stretch marks, prevent them. But yeah, otherwise it's exactly the same. I've still been getting like heartburn and acid reflux and stuff. Like I said, again in the evenings when I start to feel nauseous, it's around the same time, to be honest. Belly button in or out? In still. It looks exactly the same as last week really. Like I said, it still looks like it's sort of coming out more, but it's not really changed. Happy or moody most of the time. I'm happy most of the time, but to be honest, like I said, this week has been a bit boring, and I'm just kind of getting a bit frustrated with things going so slowly. Like after having the scan, between having the scan and the 16th week, there's nothing really happening in terms of appointments and things, in terms of the baby, because at the 16 to 18 weeks I have a checkup with my midwife, so until then there's nothing really for me to do other than just, you know, keep going, and it sort of feels like everything's sort of slowed down and I'm just bored. I just want it to hurry up. I want to start feeling the baby, and like I still feel like I'm questioning, you know, oh, is it still there, is it still okay, and is everything plodding along okay, because I just don't know, you know, it's just frustrating, but otherwise I'm alright. It's getting there. What are you looking forward to this week? I don't know, most people are going back to work. Obviously on Tuesday we have a bank holiday on Monday. So on Monday we're going to a car boot sale. We're doing a car boot sale this weekend, well, on the Monday. Last weekend we went to one on the Sunday, and I picked up another book, another What to Expect book, but I picked up the What to Expect the First Year one. So this is like the follow-on one from the What to Expect When You're Expecting book. Yeah, I just saw it and I you know, wondered how much it was, because I paid I think £7 something for this one on eBay, and I know it's about a tenner on Amazon. So yeah, these are about the same price as this one, about a tenner. But yeah, I asked the lady how much she was selling it for, and she said only £1, so I was like, that's a pretty good bargain. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out car boot sales and, you know, having a look, because they sell loads of baby stuff. You know, people just sell them really cheaply, they just want to get rid of them. we did pick up a few other baby things that I'll probably show you at some other time. But yeah, so that was pretty good bargain. Yeah, I know I said last week that I was thinking about putting my scan pictures up on Facebook, but I haven't. Basically I'm a little bit wary of, I still feel a bit, after the scan, obviously at the scan I sort of felt like, okay, yeah, now I feel like it's real, there's a baby in there, but then sort of since then, as it sort of like had a come down, I sort of still, you know, worrying about it, as whether it's still there, as whether it's still okay, and everything's going alright, and yeah, I'm not sure if I want to make it completely public. I know that everybody that needs to know knows now, everyone that's important to me anyway. I plan on possibly telling the people at work that I work with, the rest of them, because my manager and deputy manager know, and they're the only ones I've been seeing throughout the summer. And when we go back in September, I'll probably then tell the rest of the people that I work with, because I'll be about 15 weeks then, I think. So yeah, I'll probably tell them then, because obviously I work with them all the time, they're going to notice changes. So yeah. I've also been looking into a lot more baby stuff online. I already had an idea before I got pregnant, sort of what I liked and what I didn't like, because I've always been interested in babies and stuff like that anyway, so I had an idea of what I'd like. But yeah, over this last couple of weeks, last week in particular, me and Liam have been looking at different things online, and I think we're going to go for the arms reach co-sleeper, because that should last us for the time that I'm here at my mum's, and then we won't have to get a proper cot, hopefully. Plus I like the idea of it just being right there and you can reach the baby across, and you know, they're right beside you, sort of thing. And we also looked into different different pushchairs even, and we have a vague idea of what, you know, like we want to get now. Yeah, I've also been looking at breast pumps, because I plan on breastfeeding and hopefully expressing some, so that other people and Liam can feed the baby, and also that, so like if I need to go out or something, you know, later on, it won't be straight away that I'll be using it. But yeah, I've been having a look at what ones are the best ones, because I want to make sure that whatever I get is going to be good and it's not just going to be a waste of money. I know it means probably spending quite a bit on one, but hopefully it'll be worth it in the long run, so we shall see. But yeah, so I have a general idea of the big things that we want to get, because we're basically, our idea is to splurge on certain things on the baby, like the co-sleeper, the pushchair, the travel system that we plan on getting, and like the breast pump and a few little things like that. Just things that we know that even after this pregnancy we can keep for other children later on, and that will last us. Everything else is pretty changeable, and I will probably get either second hand or cheaper, because to be honest it doesn't really matter. Babies grow out of things, I know, so quickly, so yeah, I'm not too fussed about that side of things. But yeah, it's nice to have a bit more of an idea of what I want now, and start saving for them, basically. So yeah, I shall show you my 13-week belly. So this is my 13-week belly. I'm sorry about the lighting, it's a really dreary day outside, so I hope you can see this well enough. But yeah, this is with my top on. You can actually see a little bit bump with this, like, well, top dress thing. But yeah, you can sort of see it. That's why I like this dress. Yeah, there's it, my belly from the front. It's so weird. Looking down at it, there's a proper belly here, but it doesn't, the camera definitely doesn't do it justice. It never has. Whenever I look back at it, I'm like, it's not quite how I see it. But yeah, there is a bump there. A baby bump. Yeah. Side. And from the outside.